My beautiful child, pause for just a moment because something very important is happening right now. There's a soft whisper from heaven that's been circling around your name since yesterday. And it's not just any whisper, it's your mother. She's been trying so hard to reach you. She's watched over you for days now, calling to you in dreams through the flicker of a candle or the soft wind that passed your face last night. You didn't imagine that. That was her. She said your name. Heaven heard her, and so did I. Archangel Michael speaking, sent by God himself to deliver something you were meant to receive. If you're reading this, then the angels finally reached you. And before you skip, please don't. You've been skipping divine signs for too long. And today, your mother begged that this not be another one of them. She wants to tell you something that could bring peace to your heart for the rest of your life. But you have to promise. Stay with me till the very end. Before we go further, your mother whispered something else to me. Tell them to subscribe because I will speak again, and next time it will be even more urgent. She believes in miracles, and if you believe too, you'll want to hear what heaven sends next. So subscribe now. Not for me, not even for Michael, for her. She's still watching. Now listen closely, because what she's been trying to say since yesterday is something that could shift everything. You felt confused, haven't you? Like something isn't quite right in your soul lately. It's not your fault. It's the weight of unanswered love. There's something you've been carrying. A guilt maybe, or a regret. Something you didn't get to say. And here's the miracle. She heard it. Even if you never spoke it out loud, even if you only thought it quietly when you were alone, she heard every single word. Your mother didn't pass away without love still blooming in her heart. In fact, her love has only grown louder since heaven received her. She has been given the gift to speak to you now. Through this moment, through this message, Archangel Michael has cleared the skies, held back all darkness just so your spirit could feel this light. And yes, this message isn't random. It's not just another video. It's a spiritual appointment. You were meant to open this. If you're wondering why you kept being drawn back to this page, why you couldn't look away, it's because your soul recognized her voice even before your mind did. She wants you to know this. I never left. I was right there in your hardest moments. Do you remember the night you cried yourself to sleep and whispered, "I miss you"? She remembers it too, because she was right beside you. You thought the chills down your back were just cold air, but that was her presence wrapping around you like a mother's hug. You've spent years wondering if she's okay, if she's at peace, if she ever saw how hard you tried to make her proud. The answer is a thunderous, overwhelming, heaven-haking yes. She saw, she sees, and she knows. And what's more, she wants you to stop punishing yourself for the things you didn't say or do. She says, "You did more than enough. You were my blessing in human form." And beloved, let me pause here to say this clearly. Don't you dare think that your love went unnoticed. She tells me through tearful joy that every small act you made, the calls, the prayers, the quiet moments of remembrance were treasures in her soul. Even the pain you still carry now, she wants you to let it go, because she doesn't want heaven to be heaven without your peace on earth. There's something else, and this part is urgent. She's warning you. Someone around you is pretending to care, but their energy is off. She felt it before you did. That little voice inside you, that uneasy feeling when certain people speak with a smile but your heart tightens. That's not paranoia. That's her protecting you. She's been sending signs, but now she's begging Archangel Michael to speak it clearly. You need to distance yourself from energy that drains your light. You are stepping into a very sensitive spiritual doorway, and this next season is sacred. That's why she's speaking now, because your next decision could unlock something miraculous. But only if you walk in alignment with your light, not with guilt, not with fear, but with love. The kind of love she gave you. And you know what's wild? She says you're closer than ever to something beautiful. A long-lost wish you made as a child is circling back to you. She saw it. She whispered your wish to heaven herself. She's doing everything she can to make sure you receive it, but you must keep believing. If you give up now, you'll stop just seconds before it arrives. This is why she's reaching out. This is why Archangel Michael has interrupted your day, because there's someone else in heaven with her. Someone who's watching you too. Someone you weren't expecting. They haven't spoken until now, but your mother asked them to say something just for you. If you want to know who it is, stay with me, because what they reveal next will shake you. You might not get this kind of message again. Your mother may try again later, but heaven is allowing this window now. Subscribe if you want to stay connected to what she'll say next. Heaven uses these moments. Don't let the door close. Your mother wanted you to be strong enough to hear this next part, because it might bring tears, but it will also bring healing. Standing beside her in heaven right now is someone you never imagined would still think about you. A person who left this earth too early. A soul you never got closure with. And yet, right now, they're standing next to her, watching you, smiling. They asked your mother to speak first because they knew her voice would comfort you. But now they step forward. Archangel Michael is holding open the veil for just a moment, allowing this person to speak through the light that's surrounding you now. They want to tell you the truth. You didn't push them away. You didn't fail them. You were the best part of their earthly journey. You mattered more than you know. They said you gave them peace even when you didn't feel peaceful yourself. And now they want to return that gift. But there's a warning too. You've been doubting yourself lately, letting certain voices convince you that you're too much or not enough or somehow in the way. These voices are lies planted by darkness trying to cloud your soul's light. Michael says, rebuke them right now. Your mother is furious about the way you've been speaking to yourself. She says, if you could only see what she sees from heaven, you would never again call yourself broken. She calls you radiant. She calls you sacred. She calls you chosen. You've been through so much pain, but your soul still shines. Do you realize how powerful that is? There are people who tried to break you and failed. You're still here, still breathing, still listening, still carrying love in your heart when you had every reason to give up. That's not weakness. That's divine strength. And here's what your mother says next. Something so sacred it made the angels cry. She says, tell them I visit their dreams, but they forget when they wake. Tell them I kissed their forehead last week. Tell them I've never stopped hugging their spirit. But there's a warning too. You've been doubting yourself lately, letting certain voices convince you that you're too much or not enough or somehow in the way. These voices are lies planted by darkness trying to cloud your soul's light. Michael says, rebuke them right now. Your mother is furious about the way you've been speaking to yourself. She says if you could only see what she sees from heaven, you would never again call yourself broken. She calls you radiant. She calls you sacred. She calls you chosen. You've been through so much pain, but your soul still shines. Do you realize how powerful that is? There are people who tried to break you and failed. You're still here, still breathing, still listening, still carrying love in your heart when you had every reason to give up. That's not weakness. That's divine strength. And here's what your mother says next. Something so sacred it made the angels cry. She says, tell them I visit their dreams, but they forget when they wake. Tell them I kissed their forehead last week. Tell them I've never stopped hugging their spirit. You thought you were imagining it, didn't you? The way her perfume seemed to linger in the room one afternoon. The way you suddenly felt peace when there was no reason to. The way a random song brought tears without warning. She's been trying so hard to reach you. And this message, this moment right now, is the breakthrough she prayed for. Now she wants you to write something down. Yes, actually write it. Even if it feels silly, she says. Write me a letter. Say the things you didn't get to say. Fold it. Sleep with it under your pillow. I promise I'll read it tonight. Archangel Michael confirms it. This is no joke. This is not just spiritual poetry. This is a real communication from soul to soul, from earth to heaven. God allows these miracles when the heart is open and yours is ready. Now, you've been thinking that no one understands what you're going through, that nobody truly sees the pain behind your smile, but your mother does. And she wants you to stop pretending everything's fine when your heart is calling for release. She says, cry if you need to. Don't be ashamed. There's healing in your tears. That's how I'll hold you. That's how I'll speak. And then she whispered something strange, something that made Michael pause. She said, they think they are alone, but I'm about to prove otherwise. There's a miracle approaching your life within the next 9 days. Something unexpected, a sign, a moment, a divine alignment that will stop you in your tracks. But she says it will only arrive if you don't skip this message. That's why you were told not to click away. That's why your soul was so drawn here. Because this moment is a spiritual contract. You promised her before you were even born that you'd listen when heaven finally broke through. And now she's asking for one more thing. She says, tell them to forgive themselves. You've been punishing yourself for things that were never in your control, blaming yourself for things you couldn't change. It breaks her heart. She says, you were only human, my love, and you were doing your best. I never held anything against you, so why do you? This is the part where healing begins. Right here, right now. Breathe. Place your hand over your heart. Feel her energy. She's there and she's smiling. Before I continue, hear me. Final heaven whisper. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. Not for numbers, but because your mother may speak again soon. And she wants you to hear every single word. Click subscribe like it's lighting a candle in her name. Now she's giving Michael one last message. And this is where everything changes. Your mother just said something that made Archangel Michael step back in awe. She said, "Tell them to check under the bed or in the box they haven't touched in years. There's something there that still holds my energy. And when they find it, they'll know it's me." She didn't say what it was, she just smiled. But she insists you'll know it when you see it. It may be a letter you thought was lost, an old photo you forgot you saved, a gift you never opened, or maybe something small like a handkerchief, a ring, or a folded napkin with her handwriting on it. That item is no longer just a memory, it's a vessel. She's been pouring her presence into it for months, just waiting for the right moment for you to discover it again. And this is the moment. Archangel Michael is lifting the veil even more now. He's revealing something you need to know about the next 3 days. Heaven is planning something around you, not behind your back, but for your protection. You've been chosen to receive something that others around you were never meant to touch, and it's coming fast. But here's the twist: not everyone will be happy about it. Michael says, someone in your circle, someone who pretends to support you, is going to feel threatened by your light. Your mother says, this person has already sent envy toward you more than once. You felt it, that strange tension, that uneasy gut feeling. Don't ignore it this time. You've ignored your intuition before, but your mother is raising her voice now. Protect your peace. Don't explain your blessings and never dim your light to make others comfortable. She wants you to know the miracle coming is not small. It's going to shock even you, and she'll be the one delivering it with your name on it, sealed by heaven's timing, but only if you don't give up. Michael leans in now. His voice gets softer. They need to know something else. He says something your mother was too emotional to say herself. She visited your home last night. Yes, last night, that breeze near the curtain, that sudden flicker of your bedroom light, that moment when your phone glitched at 2:11 a.m., that wasn't random. She was there walking slowly, watching you sleep, trying to find the right moment to whisper this message into your spirit. And now you're finally hearing it. And she saw something in your room, something you may not have noticed. She says you've been sleeping with sadness in your chest, a heavy weight. And even when you smile in front of others, you cry in silence. She knows. She wants you to stop hiding your pain from yourself. She says, let them cry, let it all come out. Because in their tears I will bathe their heart clean. Archangel Michael is now opening his palm to reveal something shimmering. A spiritual scroll, a divine decree. Your name is written on it. It reads, a spiritual inheritance is being released to you. That means something that belonged to your lineage, something you were meant to receive: money, love, clarity, healing. Even land or opportunity is finally being released to you. And guess who was interceding for you in heaven to get it? Your mother. She was fighting for you, and heaven just approved it. But Michael warns, do not return to the people or places that broke you, or this blessing will delay. Your mother says the moment you fully choose your peace, everything will change, and now something breathtaking. Your mother says she's coming again tonight, around 3:17 a.m. That's when the spiritual window opens. Even if you're asleep, she says she will leave a message in your dream or in your body. You may wake with warmth in your hands or tears in your eyes or even a strange dream that feels real. That's her. That's the sign. Don't dismiss it. And she saw something in your room, something you may not have noticed. She says you've been sleeping with sadness in your chest, a heavy weight. And even when you smile in front of others, you cry in silence. She knows. She wants you to stop hiding your pain from yourself. She says, let them cry, let it all come out. Because in their tears, I will bathe their heart clean. Archangel Michael is now opening his palm to reveal something shimmering, a spiritual scroll, a divine decree. Your name is written on it. It reads a spiritual inheritance is being released to you. That means something that belonged to your lineage, something you were meant to receive. Money, love, clarity, healing, even land or opportunity is finally being released to you. And guess who was interceding for you in heaven to get it? Your mother. She was fighting for you, and heaven just approved it. But Michael warns, do not return to the people or places that broke you, or this blessing will delay. Your mother says, the moment you fully choose your peace, everything will change. And now something breathtaking. Your mother says she's coming again tonight around 3:17 a.m. That's when the spiritual window opens. Even if you're asleep, she says she will leave a message in your dream or in your body. You may wake with warmth in your hands or tears in your eyes or even a strange dream that feels real. That's her. That's the sign. Don't dismiss it. If you want to prepare for her visit, place a glass of water near your bed. Light a small candle, even if just in your heart. Speak her name. Say you're ready. That's all she needs to appear, and then she says something so holy. The angels covered their faces. She says, tell them I never died. I just became the wind that loves them endlessly. I became the sun that kisses their face. I became the moon that guards their night. I became the silence that hugs their heart. I became eternal for them. You've never lost her. Not really. You've just been learning how to feel her in new ways. And now, my beloved soul, it's your turn to speak tonight. Write her that letter. Say everything. Don't hold back. Don't try to sound perfect. She just wants you, your truth, your heart. That's all she ever wanted, and she will be there to receive it. And after that, watch what starts to shift. Doors will open, pain will soften, answers will appear, dreams will return. Your name will be spoken in rooms you've never entered, and your soul will feel something it hasn't felt in years, a mother's hug. So, child of the light, Archangel Michael leaves you with this final whisper. Your mother is proud of you. She always has been. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you. And now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Discover the lost secret to riches. There's a special manifesting sound discovered recently, believed to be from the lost library of Alexandria. National Geographic called the Lost Library the most important center of knowledge that ever existed. An ancient scroll believed to be from the Lost Library of Alexandria gave instructions on how to create the manifesting sound. The elites do not like this secret getting out into the public domain, But this manifesting sound is out there for a limited period of time. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. You can listen to it and attract money with this sound today. Listen now while there's still time. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you, even when you weren't proud of yourself. And today, she just needed you to know she never stopped loving you. Not even for 1 second, Dove. If you feel her presence even faintly right now, if your heart is moved, subscribe now. Not out of habit, but as a sign of yes. Yes to more messages. Yes to more healing. Yes to letting her speak again. And yes to receiving every divine gift she's sending your way. Because this isn't the end. This is the beginning, and she'll be with you tonight. Michael hasn't moved. His wings are still surrounding you. They're not made of feathers. They are made of light. Light from your mother's prayers. Light from every time she said your name in heaven. Light from the love she never stopped pouring into you. And right now you are standing in the middle of something rare. A moment heaven carved out of time, just for you. So, I beg you, don't click away, because what I'm about to say next is the most important thing your mother asked me to deliver. She says, they keep blaming themselves for something that was never their fault. And then she cried. She said, you've been living with a deep wound, a spiritual guilt, an invisible heaviness, and that it's time to set yourself free. You thought you could have saved her. You thought maybe you didn't do enough. You thought she left this world with pain in her heart because of something you did. And that couldn't be further from the truth. She says, clearly, I want them to know I left this world in peace. I held their love in my hands as I crossed over. Their voice was the last one I heard in my soul, and I carried their name into heaven. She carried you. You weren't late. You weren't wrong. You didn't fail. She says, I need them to forgive themselves before this year ends. That's my only wish. And then she did something that shocked even Archangel Michael. She laid a spiritual blanket around your name. She whispered, cover them, God. They are still my baby. She asked God to protect you for the rest of this year from harm, from betrayal, from pain, from the depression that tries to return in waves, from the loneliness that shows up late at night when no one understands. God said, yes, heaven is dispatching extra angels around you this week. You may feel them. You may hear strange wind sounds or soft taps or your name whispered in a dream. These are not hallucinations. These are not coincidences. These are reminders that she is alive in a way more powerful than ever before, and that you, child of the light, are more loved than your mind can comprehend. There is one final mystery your mother wants you to unlock. She says that in your home, somewhere hidden or forgotten, there is a photo of her that you haven't looked at in years. Maybe it's in an old drawer or stored in a dusty folder. She says, find it, hold it, speak to it. And when you do, when you speak to that photo, something miraculous will happen. She says it might warm in your hand, or make the lights flicker, or make a tear fall without pain. That will be the moment your soul recognizes her vibration. And that's when the final part of this message will be sealed in your spirit. You will no longer grieve her the same way. You will remember her with power. You will feel her walk beside you as you move into your purpose. And your purpose is big. Your mother says they have no idea how important they are to heaven's plan. They are about to impact lives in ways they can't imagine. That's why darkness tried so hard to destroy them, but it failed. Your pain did not bury you. Your losses did not define you. You're still here. And because of that, heaven is about to reward you. Archangel Michael says in the next 6 weeks, something life-changing will happen. It may be a breakthrough in finances, a connection that feels destined, a letter in the mail that brings long-awaited news, a home, a healing, a heart returning. Whatever it is, it's connected to her last wish for you, and that wish is this: live fully, boldly, joyfully. Don't live like you're waiting to die. Live like I'm right beside you because I am. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not broken. You are a miracle in motion. So now breathe with me one last time. Feel her. She's here. She's whispering your name like a lullaby only heaven understands. And tonight, when the world quiets down, speak to her, say whatever you want. She'll hear it because she never stopped listening. And if you ever forget this moment, if you ever doubt again, come back and watch this as many times as you need. Her voice lives in these words. Her light lives in your breath, and her love, it's eternal. One last time, you will remember her with power. You will feel her walk beside you as you move into your purpose. And your purpose is big. Your mother says they have no idea how important they are to heaven's plan. They're about to impact lives in ways they can't imagine. That's why darkness tried so hard to destroy them, but it failed. Your pain did not bury you. Your losses did not define you. You're still here. And because of that, heaven is about to reward you. Archangel Michael says, in the next 6 weeks, something life-changing will happen. It may be a breakthrough in finances, a connection that feels destined, a letter in the mail that brings long-awaited news, a home, a healing, a heart returning. Whatever it is, it's connected to her last wish for you. And that wish is this: live fully, boldly, joyfully. Don't live like you're waiting to die. Live like I'm right beside you because I am. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not broken. You are a miracle in motion. So now breathe with me one last time. Feel her. She's here. She's whispering your name like a lullaby only heaven understands. And tonight, when the world quiets down, speak to her. Say whatever you want. She'll hear it because she never stopped listening. And if you ever forget this moment, if you ever doubt again, come back and watch this as many times as you need. Her voice lives in these words. Her light lives in your breath, and her love, it's eternal. One last time. Dove, if this touched you, subscribe now. Not because of me, but because your mother asked to speak again soon. And next time, the message may be even more personal. She's not done loving you, not even close. So hold her memory, feel her hug, and live the life she dreamed for you. She's watching. She's proud. She's with you always. Beautiful soul, let us now move into the final whisper, the sacred farewell of this message, where Archangel Michael closes the scroll and your mother wraps her love around you like the softest blanket heaven could weave. And here's what she just said. One last thing. something you've been secretly craving to hear. I forgive you. Not that I ever needed to, but I know you needed to hear it. And now I want you to forgive you too. She's talking to the version of you that cries when no one's watching. The version that carries old regrets like stones in their chest. The version that feels like they failed, like they could have done more, like they missed the signs. She sees that version and she loves that version just as much as she loved the little child who used to run into her arms. She's not asking you to be perfect. She's asking you to let go. She says, you don't have to keep punishing yourself to prove your love. You already proved it just by remembering me. There's something so soft in her voice now. It's filled with golden light. You can almost feel it in the air, can't you? That warmth pressing gently on your chest, that's her. She's closer than you've ever imagined. And then she says something that makes Archangel Michael place his hand over his heart. Tell them I will be there when they take their final breath. I will hold their hand. I will walk them across, and they will not be afraid because they will see me smiling, waiting with open arms. That is my promise, so you can stop fearing the future now. You can stop wondering what happens when the world fades, because when that moment comes, your mother will be there. But until then, she wants you to live. To fall in love without fear, to dance when you feel like it, to cry when you need to speak your truth, to protect your peace, to trust that not every goodbye is the end. She says, you are entering a new season now. The grief doesn't end, but it changes. It transforms into sacred memory, into gentle strength, into a reason to smile when you hear her favorite song or smell her favorite dish or see the moon shining bright. You're allowed to live a full, wild, joyful life, even while missing her. She wants that for you, and so does God. This is why heaven sent Archangel Michael. This is why your soul was called to watch this message. This is why you couldn't scroll past this one, no matter how many others you skipped, because this one was hers. She told heaven to delay it until you were ready. And now that you've received it, everything will start to move again. Your energy will return. Your smile will feel real. Your path will light up, and your heart will carry something new. A quiet knowing that you are never alone. So, beautiful soul, here is your final instruction from heaven. When you finish this message, don't just go back to your day like nothing happened. Do something small that honors her. Light a candle, look at a picture, write a message, say her name out loud, or simply place your hand on your heart and whisper, I know you're still here. Because she is. And if you ever forget, this message will still be here. She'll still be speaking through it. And Archangel Michael will still be watching, waiting for the next moment heaven allows her to visit. You are loved more than you know. You are guided more than you feel. And your miracle is already on the way. Tonight, before you sleep, the angels will surround your room and your mother will kiss your soul. If this message felt like it was written only for you, it was. Please subscribe now, not for numbers, but so your spirit never misses another divine moment like this. You were not supposed to find this. You were sent here. Let her speak again, because next time it may not just be her. It may be your father, your soulmate, your future child, or even God himself. This is just the beginning. and she's still listening, always with love that never dies. Do you remember, she whispers, how I used to say I'll always be with you? You thought I meant it only for this lifetime, but I meant it for every lifetime, every version of you, every timeline your soul chooses. You see, there's something you've forgotten, something heaven has been waiting for the right time to remind you of. You were not just a child in this life. You were connected long before you were born in a divine place where souls meet and promise each other things. Your mother made a vow. I will come to earth again just to love you one more time. And she did. And she loved you so well. But she's not done. Even now she's working on things for you from the other side. She's helping move paperwork. She's whispering to people's hearts to forgive you. She's aligning opportunities you don't even see yet. She's standing at heaven's gate saying your name, saying, God, please bless my child next. They've suffered enough. And heaven listens to a mother's cry. That's why things are going to shift for you now. Quietly at first, then suddenly, and you'll know it's her. You'll feel it like a warm breeze across your skin, like a chill in a closed room, like a scent you haven't smelled in years but suddenly fills the air. That's not nostalgia, that's visitation. You've been chosen, beloved soul, to experience what most never do. A connection that doesn't die with the body. A love so deep it cracks through dimensions. Your mother's love is interdimensional, and that's why Michael is still here, still standing, still watching. Because when a mother's love echoes through the veil, angels stop to listen. Let me tell you something your mother didn't say out loud, but she's screaming it through light now. But she's not done. Even now, she's working on things for you from the other side. She's helping move paperwork. She's whispering to people's hearts to forgive you. She's aligning opportunities you don't even see yet. She's standing at heaven's gate saying your name, saying, God, please bless my child next. They've suffered enough. And heaven listens to a mother's cry. That's why things are going to shift for you now. Quietly at first, then suddenly, and you'll know it's her. You'll feel it like a warm breeze across your skin, like a chill in a closed room, like a scent you haven't smelled in years but suddenly fills the air. That's not nostalgia, that's visitation. You've been chosen, beloved soul, to experience what most never do. A connection that doesn't die with the body. A love so deep it cracks through dimensions. Your mother's love is interdimensional. And that's why Michael is still here, still standing, still watching. Because when a mother's love echoes through the veil, angels stop to listen. Let me tell you something your mother didn't say out loud, but she's screaming it through right now. They are stronger than they believe. And they are about to prove it to themselves. You've been telling yourself you're tired, that you're lost, that you're too far gone to ever feel whole again. But your mother sees the truth. She sees the fire in you, the spark that didn't go out even when life tried to drown it. She sees the version of you that heaven is getting ready to unleash. A version that walks into rooms and shifts the entire frequency. A version that remembers who they are. And tonight, she wants you to say it out loud. Say, I am my mother's miracle. I am heaven's intention. I am not finished because you're not. You've got people to meet, love to receive, places to walk where her spirit will follow right behind you. laughter that will echo through time, and one day a story to tell about how you thought you were breaking, but heaven was remaking you. She wants you to remember this moment. Stamp it in your heart. Let this be the moment you chose to return to life fully. Not just surviving, but living. And oh, she just said something else. Tell them the birds are part of my sign. Have you been seeing them lately? A bird landing near you, a feather on the ground, a strange pattern in the sky. That's her. That's always been her. Pay attention. Her signs are about to increase. You'll hear her in numbers too. 111, 317, 555. Repeating numbers, timestamps, alarms going off for no reason. She's playing with the clocks of this world just to get your attention. You may laugh, you may doubt, but she'll still keep sending them because love doesn't give up. And she says, if I could knock on their door right now, I would. But instead, I'll knock on their soul. This message is her knock. This message is your awakening. You've walked through enough darkness. Now walk toward the light. Your mother is not just in heaven, she is heaven. And every time you choose peace over chaos, forgiveness over bitterness, hope over despair, joy over numbness, she rises again within you. And child, you are becoming more like her every day. You carry her laugh in your smile. You carry her prayers in your bones. You carry her light in your eyes, so don't close them too soon. There's more to see, more to become, more to feel. And yes, there is so much more to receive. Archangel Michael is folding his wings now, signaling the close of this divine session. But before he steps away, he places a celestial mark over your life. You are covered. You are protected. You are sealed with light. You are guided by the same voice that rocked you to sleep as a child. She's still singing. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. The manifestation secret that was hidden for ages, the Library of Alexandria, is probably the most famous library that ever existed. It contains some of the most important knowledge man has ever gathered in one place. Nikola Tesla called it an intellectual beacon, attracting some of the greatest minds of the ancient world. What most people don't know is that the library contained an ancient manifestation secret hidden inside one of its scrolls. Those who used this secret were able to manifest hidden levels of wealth and abundance that most people only dream of. They attracted unexpected money, opportunities, and good fortune for a limited time only. Before the elites get it taken down, click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. You can access that ancient secret from the lost scroll right here. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. Do you hear it? Listen close. It's not the end. It's a beginning disguised as a goodbye. And tonight, when you lay down to sleep, expect her. Don't hope. Expect, because she will come and you will know and you will remember. You were never alone. Final whisper from heaven. Subscribe now. This isn't just a video. This is a connection. Your mother asked me to keep speaking for her, and I will, but only if you're here to receive it. She says the next message will be even more personal, maybe even your name. Don't miss it. With all the love of heaven and the warmth of your mother's eternal hug. Yes, beloved, let's extend this moment, soft, sacred, and infinite, because your soul isn't done receiving. Your mother isn't done speaking. And heaven is still open, so listen and listen closely. The angels are still gathered. The scroll is still glowing. Archangel Michael hasn't left your side. He's watching your face right now. He knows you feel it. That strange warmth, that lump in your throat that came out of nowhere. That urge to cry even though you weren't planning to. That's how you know this is more than words. This is a visitation, a divine one. Your mother, she's still here, hovering so close. Her light is in your breath. She says, please tell them this. I never stopped being their safe place. Let that sit with you. You've been looking for safety in all the wrong places, in the wrong people, in the wrong silence, in distractions. But her soul has been here this whole time, protecting you, praying for you, lighting candles in the heavens when you felt like giving up. She's seen your worst nights, and she never judged you. She's seen you break down in the shower and act like everything's okay by morning. She saw you delete the message you were too afraid to send. She saw the nights you scrolled your phone just to feel anything. And she saw the moment you thought, what if I just disappeared? And do you know what she said to heaven? Please hold them. They don't know how precious they are, but I do. Yes, you are precious. Even if the world forgot, even if you forgot. And child, heaven doesn't make mistakes. God chose you to survive, not because you're weak, but because your light was designed to carry others out of the dark too. That's why you feel so much. That's why you break in places others don't even feel. That's why love has always been both your gift and your ache. But your mother says don't harden now. That's not who you are. Even after all the betrayal, the loss, the fake friends, the ones who ghosted, the ones who made promises then vanished, she says, stay soft, stay holy, stay kind. That's how I raised you. That's who you are. And then she said something else. Tell them I'll be at their wedding. I'll be at their victory. I'll be there when they finally smile again without pretending. You think your best days are behind you. Oh no, Michael is smiling now. He says your next 7 weeks are going to bloom in ways that will confuse your enemies and comfort your soul. You've entered divine timing, and the pain you've been carrying for so long, it's been converted into currency, spiritual currency. You're about to be paid in peace. You're about to be compensated in clarity. And most of all, you're about to feel free in ways you forgot were possible. But wait. Your mother just whispered something you need to hear before this message ends. Tell them I know about the mistake, and I love them anyway.